Hey everybody. In this video, I'll be explaining how to update the firmware on Sending V2. Before you begin, you should get a few things prepared. First, you need a suitable MIDI interface. Our preference is a recording interface with a dedicated MIDI output. There are also USB to MIDI interfaces which work very well. I would recommend against using any sort of MIDI controller that happens to have a USB jack, as these tend to interrupt or otherwise improperly parse MIDI messages that are being transmitted. You also need a suitable DIN to TRS cable conforming to the Type A standard. We sell one on our website, but there are lots of options available. Once you have everything you need, get your pedal, your interface, and your cable, and head to the portal on our website, electronicaudioexperiments.com/firmware. Once you go to the website, you can select your MIDI interface. I'm using a Motu M2, but there are lots of options that work great. Next, I'm going to select the product in the drop-down menu. Now, moving over to the pedal, we're going to enter the boot menu by powering it up while holding down the left foot switch. You want to hold it down until the button LEDs begin to blink, and these buttons are going to indicate the status of the pedal. Note that you need to hold it down for about 5 seconds to get into this state. With Shift and Preset 3 blinking, this means that the pedal has a valid firmware image loaded, and if you weren't holding down that foot switch, it would boot up as normal. If Shift and Preset 2 are blinking, it means that there is a corrupt or improperly transmitted firmware image. This might happen if the transfer is interrupted. If just the Shift LED is blinking, that means that the pedal has no firmware and is ready to accept an update. We'll see that momentarily. So next we want to plug in our MIDI cable. And then click the erase button to transmit the erase command. As you can see, just the Shift LED is blinking, indicating it is ready to receive an update. Now, click the flash button. The LEDs will strobe to form a progress bar. This usually takes about 90 seconds to complete. Once the update is complete, the LEDs will wiggle back and forth. Now, you can power off the pedal and turn it back on, and it will boot up as normal.